What if I told you that this beat-up, worn-out handbag just sold for more money than most people will see in their entire lifetime? 7 million pounds for a bag. But here's the thing, this isn't just about one insane purchase. This is about a hidden world where your clothes are literally worth their weight in gold, and it's about to change everything you think you know about fashion. This is Jane Birkin's personal Hermès bag. Yes, the Jane Birkin the bag is named after. But this isn't some pristine museum piece. This bag has lived a life. Scratches, stains, wear marks, everything you'd normally think would destroy its value. But in July 2025, at Sotheby's auction house in Paris, collectors went absolutely insane. The bidding started at £1,000, then £10,000, £100,000. It just kept going. Welcome to the fashion auction world, where a beat-up bag can outperform the stock market, and your grandmother's vintage Chanel might be sitting on a gold mine. Jane Birkin didn't just own this bag, she lived with it. She crammed it full of papers, let her daughter draw on it, used it as a makeshift ashtray. To most people, this would be handbag sacrilege. But here's the twisted logic of luxury auctions. The more personal the connection, the more valuable it becomes. Every scratch tells a story. Every stain holds history. This wasn't just a bag. It was Jane Birkin's daily companion for decades. The auction house didn't try to hide the damage. They celebrated it. Authentically worn, they called it. And buyers ate it up. Celebrity ownership is like rocket fuel for auction prices. Marilyn Monroe's "Happy Birthday, Mr. President" dress sold for $1.3 million in 1999. By 2016, $4.8 million. Then Kim Kardashian wore it to the Met Gala, and experts predict it could hit $10 million next time it's auctioned, despite the damage from that one night. It's not about the dress anymore. It's about the story, the scandal, the headlines. Every controversy adds another zero to the price tag. With prices this insane, the fake market has exploded. We're talking about bags so perfectly counterfeited that even experts can't tell the difference without X-rays and chemical analysis. Authentication companies like Entropy use AI and microscopic imaging to verify luxury items. One wrong call can mean millions in losses. The pressure is unreal. Michael Mack from Max Pawn Luxury told us they now employ full-time authenticators who spend years learning to spot fakes. We've seen $200,000 bags that turned out to be $200 replicas, he said. Apps like Vestiaire, The Real, and even Depop have democratized luxury fashion. Suddenly, everyone has access to designer pieces, and everyone thinks they're sitting on a gold mine. But here's the catch. This accessibility is actually driving up auction prices. When millions more people can buy entry-level luxury, the truly rare pieces become even more coveted. It's created this weird pyramid effect. More people at the bottom buying $500 designer bags means the people at the top will pay $500,000 for the ultimate status symbol. Forget stocks and bonds. Luxury handbags have outperformed traditional investments over the past decade. Hermès bags appreciate at an average of 14.2% per year. That's better than most hedge funds. But Professor Usha Haley warns this could be dangerous. When investors start flipping items purely for profit, it destabilizes the market and drives prices to unsustainable levels. We're seeing fashion treated less like art and more like cryptocurrency, volatile, speculative, and completely detached from its original purpose. Fashion historian Cora Harrington dropped a bombshell theory. The reason people question whether fashion deserves art. Level prices isn't about the items themselves, it's about sexism. When women are interested in things, they must be inherently less valuable, she argues. A Picasso sketch can sell for millions without question, but a couture gown that took 200 hours to create? Suddenly, we're debating its worth. Think about it. Haute couture involves the same level of craftsmanship, creativity, and cultural significance as fine art. The only difference? The audience. Should historically significant pieces be locked away in private collections? Ripley's Believe It or Not owns Monroe's dress, but most museum collections aren't even on display. The irony? Private collectors often have better conservation facilities than underfunded museums. Companies like Uovo provide climate-controlled, security-monitored storage that rivals the Met. But Jane Birkin herself believed her bag should be used, not preserved. She carried it until she died, adding new stories to its worn leather every day. Today's influencers are the new royalty, and their fashion choices create instant demand. When Bella Hadid carries a vintage Fendi baguette, that £7 million sale, it might have been fake. Industry insiders are whispering about phantom bidding, auction houses inflating prices through fake bids to create media buzz and drive future sales. We reached out to Sotheby's for comment. They declined. But our investigation found 3 similar record-breaking sales in the past year that buyers never completed payment on. What if the entire fashion auction boom is built on nothing? What if we've been watching theater, not real transactions? Whether that £7 million sale was real or not, one thing is certain. We've entered an era where fashion isn't just clothing. It's currency, it's art, it's speculation. Jane Birkin once said she never understood why anyone would pay thousands for a handbag with her name on it. If she were alive today to see £7 million, I wonder what she'd think. Maybe she'd laugh. Maybe she'd be horrified. Or maybe she'd realize that in a world obsessed with status and stories, her simple philosophy of wear it, use it, enjoy it, has become the most radical idea of all. What do you think? Is £7 million for a handbag justified art appreciation, or have we completely lost our minds? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this deep dive into the insane world of fashion auctions as shocking as I did, hit that subscribe button. Because next week, we're investigating the secret world of celebrity fashion flipping, and the names involved will shock you.